Hey, good afternoon, guys. We are here today catching up with Eddie Montgomery of Montgomery Gentry. Somebody just happens to be in town doing a little Christmas shopping today, I hear.
Yeah, my wife has got me out and she says, we got to go Christmas shopping. I'm like going, oh, really?
Yeah, I have to. Did you tell her about this thing called Amazon?
Oh, I know it. Well, she's been on that too. So, I just follow her along. It's like I drive Miss Gingy in.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. And I'm like going, I'm trying to think, well, I know is where we're going to shop. Is it close to a Kentucky sports bar somewhere or something? That's what I'm thinking.
I don't blame you. Well, welcome home, first of all.
It's always, man, let me tell you, every time I see that state sign says welcome to Kentucky, I go like, yes.
You're off the road for a couple weeks, enjoying some time at home. You've been on the road. Let's just get it over with. Let's talk about the last couple of months, because I know it's been emotional, especially for you and the family of Troy. What does it look like from here for you, Eddie? Because you and I were talking, there's the business end. There's so much that folks don't even think about.
Yeah, it's all the business parts, which, T usually handled all that stuff, and I never was no good at it. And it's like, I was always about the songs and the stage and what we're going to do. But, you get the business part of it you got to handle, and then, get ready. I'm going to start touring next January, or it's next month now. Yeah. So middle of January, we're getting ready to go into rehearsals and, got the same band and stuff. Just, it's just, it's going to be hard. I'm so used to looking to my left, man, and seeing T being there. And so it's going to be a little different. And so that's one reason why we can't wait. And that's to get on the road and get out there. Of course, I'm starting in South Dakota in January. So it's going to be a little cold, but, I want to get everything right and get it really rocking. And then I want to come home and do something.
Well, everybody here at home wants you to come back and perform and do a show for us. That's what everybody keeps talking about. When's he going to be playing around here? We're going to talk about that coming up at 4:50. What are your shows going to be like? What do people have to look for? You haven't started practice yet. What are we putting in?
It's going to be, when we hit the stage, anything can happen, and it's still going to be that way. It's we always like to get after it when we hit the stage. Of course, T always had. I was making fun about our talkback mics. Where he'd go back and we'd be whether 60,000 people or 17,000 people. We had a talkback mic where he goes back and it's in everybody's ears, and the crowd would be screaming or something, man, at the end of the song, and he'd go back and we're getting ready to start another song. And I want you to tell us joke that meant nothing. We're like, where'd that come from? And we're in the middle of a show, but that was just the way, man, his mind was always working, so.
He was always the jokester.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you always had to watch it back, man. You always had to make sure you kept one in your pocket, because he's going to be pulling something, so you got to pull something back.
Right. Thank God for the memories, that's for sure. Coming up at 4:50, as we mentioned, we're going to talk about that tour that is kicking off in January. And when will Eddie be playing home? When will he be back home to play for all of us? That's coming up in just a bit. I'm Deanne Stevens, out and about with Eddie Montgomery of Montgomery Gentry. Back to you guys.